Good team win tonight. Thought the guys did a good job. Probably the best game I've seen us play all season on both ends of the floor for 2 halves. Thought the effort was there. Thought the energy was there. Thought the enthusiasm from the bench was there. So it was a really good effort. 32 points average in the last 3 games from our bench. I think we had 50 tonight, which is a major stat line, especially when you shoot at a good clip, a good percentage. Thought Yemi had a great game. Outside of the points, I thought he did a good job of rebounding the basketball. He's been really focusing in practice on rebounding the ball with 2 hands, being aggressive, and I thought he did that. He's really improved his body balance. He spent a lot of time working on it with the strength coach, and you can see it out there. So I thought he did a great job with that. I thought the key for us was Trey getting off to a good start. When Trey's aggressive and assertive and attacking off the bounce, I think we're a good team. Because he kind of makes us go in that sense when he's aggressive, he's assertive. And I thought he played well on both ends of the floor. Shot the ball well as a team, and I thought it was, like I said, once again, a really good team effort.
Coach, just 13 minutes and 18 points. Obviously, you talked about Yemi, but is this something you are not surprised with because you have seen this in practice? Can you just talk a little bit more about it?
From Yemi?
Yeah.
Not surprised. I knew eventually would come at some point, maybe next year. I don't know, but he puts the work in practice. And you can see the past couple of weeks he's really asserted himself because he's a defender and a rebounder first. But he's really improved his offense. He knows his strengths and his weaknesses. Even though that shot he shot at the elbow, it's a shot he can make in practice. So we wasn't surprised as staff that he took the shot because he really can make shots. And he's a pretty good free throw shooter. So not necessarily surprised. Well, I just think you're happy for a guy that puts the work in, doesn't complain, just kind of puts his head down and work every day, doesn't make excuses, and he cares about what his teammates think, and he's a total team player. So I think that's why they're happy more than anything.
Has he gotten to a point where he can help you once necessary?
Well, I think so, especially when you're playing against bigger guys. It's so tough in a situation in the preseason. You play against a big guy, then you play against smaller teams, then you're trying to find a rotation. And he goes out there and the team goes small. It's just tough. But I think in the SEC he'll be able to play on a consistent basis because he's physical and his size will help him in the league.
So you're going to run the offense?
No, we just kind of run a motion offense. We really don't have especially in this game, we really just kind of run a motion offense, just read the defense. And I think we got to get better at that. I thought we did a solid job tonight.
He went and got a lot of people's misses.
He did, and that's his thing. He rebounds the basketball, and I think the thing that's most impressive about him at this point, he's really improved his body balance and being under control when he get those rebounds and keeping the ball high.
It seemed like most things went well tonight in the first half, so a couple offensive rebounds. Is that Citadel took one jumper? Is that a product of that, or just not sealing off guys?
I think once again finding bodies. Our goal is to not give up more than 10 offensive rebounds. We gave up 5 in the first half, and I'm trying to think in the second half. I think we ended up with 12, so 7. But we got to make a conscious effort of keeping guys off the glass.
Coach, did you see the improvement with your perimeter defense that you made?
I've seen it. I've seen it. I would say in the last 4 or 5 games in spurts. But now I thought I saw it in both halves tonight. But that's a combination of practice and making a conscious effort of really trying to do the things. But I thought it was probably our best effort as far as our ball screen defense was concerned throughout the season. I thought we did a better job with that.
Are you comfortable where the team is at right now, ending the year and
I certainly think we're making progress. But like I said, we lost some games. I still thought we were making progress in those games. But sometimes through losses, you really can't see it. But I think the guys are getting better.
Do you think this will underline winning this way because of dominating the team from start to finish? We kind of underline that improvement that you say that you've seen during losses, that the players will really be able to say, oh, yeah, we're definitely improving that season.
I think so, because you see it in practice. And the one thing the guys have done, whether you have 4 straight losses, the guys have come back to practice and they work. They put forth an effort. So that's what guys are really making progress. Just to focus on getting better every day, not necessarily wins and losses. Just try to get better every day.
What did you see from Yemi in the limited high school role that you can play at this level?
Well, more of a rebounder, physical, tough. He always had that. I mean, that's the first thing he would tell you. He'd defend. He was tough and he was hard-nosed. Now the offense would come, but he's putting a lot of time with his offensive work and also with his body balance.
Jordan has been just a little inconsistent, but it seems like he's not giving up. But how do you keep him, just keep his confidence up a little bit?
Just continue to play hard. I don't know why a young man would give up. I mean, he's here, he's on a scholarship, he's getting a degree. That's the most important thing. There's no point in giving up. I believe in him. We believe in him as a staff. Continue to work hard.
For the first half, kind of before you got out of hand, you guys, Skylar got hot. So you just talk about his role and the execution against the zone. It seemed like you kind of got your rhythm.
Well, you know, the thing we tell our guys is they run a 1-3-1, they run a 2-3 or 3-2 zone. And for us, I try to make the guys understand when you're playing against the zone, that's the time shooters can have a little fun. But you got to be able to, somebody has to be the flasher, somebody has to be the driver, so shooters can somewhat eat, I guess. And that's what we kind of say in practice. So just being assertive and somebody making a conscious effort to do the dirty work, and that's more or less the dribble penetration to get somebody to shot or the flash, so somebody collapse to get a guy shot. And you know, with Skylar, we tell when he's open, he got to let it fly. I thought so. I thought he did a good job. When Trey's active and penetrating like that, it's really tough to defend because you have guys that can shoot, big guys that can score. When he's penetrating like that, tough to guard.
That rotation there in the front court, it seems like y'all going pretty much most games knowing, okay, Miller might get a few more minutes this time, Jewel this time, or Ronaldo this time. Is that product of who you're playing, if you're practicing better, maybe all those things?
Well, I think it's a combination of really trying to solidify rotation. And unfortunately, some guys probably won't play because I think we got to get it down to 5 consistently on the perimeter and 4 on the blocks. At 4 or 5 guys. Not necessarily in practice. I mean, guys have put forth an effort. I thought Yemi's probably had some of his best practice past couple of weeks, really improving his game and his practice and his focus. But like I said, you try to have it to 4 big guys consistent and lesser guys in foul trouble, and really 5 on the perimeter.
Yemi didn't play in the last game. When you have to use it, what's been the reason? Just matchups?
I think more matchups, and other guys were better suited in those games. Well, I think in the case when you got big guys, there's guys that are playing better. Not to say Dwight's playing bad, but Ronaldo's really stepped up. Because what Ronaldo brings a lot of energy up and down the floor. Even if he's missing assignments on either end, he's so active in what he does. But he also can stretch the defense because he can make shots from the perimeter. We'll see as we go. I'd like to solidify, but I mean, they have to continue to work hard, continue to compete, but we'll definitely try to cut this thing short.
Do you sense maybe Ronaldo getting a little bit less surprised by the success now? I think he's probably in a 3 or 4 game stretch, those points is every short a couple of weeks. Do you see that?
I think so. I think I think more than anything for a player, I have to know when I'm getting my minutes. I know when I'm going in the game. So now I can have consistency with my game as opposed to I played tonight, I didn't play last night, I might get 2 minutes here. It's just tough to get in the flow. I think if he knows he's in the rotation, he knows what he has to do, but he's also putting the work in on his own now. No, he's a good player. He's a good player. He was the key to our team. I told our guys, he reminds me of a kid, Will Creekmore, that played for us at Missouri State. Very talented player, physical, knows how to post up, very intelligent. He's a tough match. He can play at any level because of how he posts, and he's so big and he's so physical.
I know you guys won't push tonight. Maybe at the end, would you like to see more than 6 shot attempts from Kenny and Juwan? Is that force feeding a little bit?
No, because for me, really, the gauge is rebound and defending. I mean, because sometimes you'll go up against some great talent and teams that scheme a certain way, so now the bigs might not get enough shots, and the perimeter guys will get shots. I think this is one of the cases tonight. I think they defend the way they do with the different type of defense to try not to get the ball inside because they don't want the big guy to get in foul trouble.
Did you see as much zone as you thought you would have this season?
I thought they played zone, but I think when we're making shots, it's really tough to play us in the zone. The last game, we didn't get a lot of shots up, but we still shot 52% from the field.
Can you talk about the benefits of having your bench play as well as the tonight?
I think it helps, but I think more than anything, they're able to make shots, it helps. But if they're playing hard and they're defending, that's even better.
Does that help a lot of fire under the starters?
Without a doubt. I mean, they just play hard and play with energy. I thought they played with a lot of energy tonight.
But how valuable is it just to be able to get the bench and play guys and let guys play loose? Like Jimmy did, you've had a tough month and everything's been tight.
I think it helps. I think it helps to get a guy a level of confidence, especially going to SEC play, to be able to compete and do battles. And Yemi will definitely be needed because of his size.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.